Hey there. What's up?
I got real bitch problems. I got real bitch problems. I got real bitch problems. Real bitch problems. I got real.
Quick update, and by quick, I really mean quick because no one cares except future me. Shout out to future me. I have not been dating at all because I am fully not interested right now, and I whether that's like for better or worse, I really am interested in how little I want to date. Like I've never felt this way really. I'll have short periods of not wanting to date, but I think it's because I'm so enamored and interested in all these other things that I just find it very interesting to observe my emotions and desires right now, which are just so different than previous years. This year in general with dating has just been so different. Like I could take it or leave it when it comes to like people who aren't really my, long-term person, my person, if you know what I mean. So dating's on hold. That's great. Stand up is going really well. This week I felt story time. I was okay, so short story time. This week, a series of unfortunate coincidences and events led me to do stand up only for the third time, to be honest. This is only my third time doing stand up in front of a guy who I dated and sort of liked and hooked up with. That's penis and vagina sex. And didn't, it after that, like, just didn't connect with anymore. So I still do get emotionally attached. It might not show outside, but like I was interested in him enough to have sex with him. It takes a lot for me. And I was still interested in like him making an effort for me post that. And it wasn't enough of an effort. Like it never was an effort, to be honest. So I like was like, all right, that's not anything that's gonna happen. But it's just so awkward that I had to do it in front of him, and vice versa. It was an open mic. But long story short, like he still like chats with me sometimes and was like, maybe I'll go to this too. And I was already like sweating bullets, like trying to get my shit together for this open mic night that I haven't done it in a couple months. I've been working on it, but like I spent the 2 days, one whole day, like 24 hours before that, pretty much doing nothing with my free time except reciting my set in my head. Like, literally, I was that crazy person talking to myself or like mouthing to myself every moment I had. So I was going through this set, and then a couple hours before that, I find out that he's going. So I'm just like, all right, I gotta be on top of this. And he was not very good, to be honest. No one was very good. It was a really cold, but like emotionally cold, like not cool room really that night. I did have one other comedian friend there, like a lady friend. Literally, like almost, there were three women, including me. Everyone else was dudes. One Asian guy and one Hispanic guy, as far as I could tell. Everyone else was white. It's so weird because I'm in a really diverse place. But I went to this place because other lady comedians told me that it was going to be a good place. Not this night. And the thing about open mic is no one's there for comedy. Everyone's there to practice their own stuff. It's a room full of comedians. We are not the easiest crowd. I know I'm not. I'm not a big like laugh out loud person. I'm not there to get drunk and laugh, you know? And the quality is like, because people are trying out new stuff or they're like me and they're totally new and like still getting the hang of being on stage. So, ooh, it was a slightly painful hour and a half before like any of us went on. So like it kind of went bam bam bam. It was like my X dude went on, and that like a couple of people he knew. Then my friend went on, and then it was me. The moral of the story is I killed it. I did really, really well in my opinion. I was like really on top of my jokes. I did not need any notes. I still had tons of jokes to spare. It was 5 minutes, but I think I have enough for 10 right now. And I'm realizing, well, like, first of all, my greatest fear was doing stand up a couple months ago. And then after I did that, I still had this great fear of it. Like, I still was like, well, I already did it. So, like, I don't really have any motivation now to keep doing it because I don't know if it's for me. But it still kind of was always like bothering me that like I wasn't good at it and I really want to be good at it. So that's where I knew that it wasn't just like a fear to like do and like let go, or it wasn't just a passing thing, because it's not like I'm scared of skydiving. I do it once and like I want to keep going. I mean, it's not like something like skydiving where I am also scared of, but I have no interest in. This is like in that sweet spot where like it gets me in the zone, it challenges me, it scares me, but it fascinates me and I can't stop thinking about it. So I'm like, let me keep doing this. But I can't think of a greater fear than doing stand up in front of someone who, in my head, has sort of like smited me or like rejected me. And regardless of whether that's true, like I was always pretty intimidated by him. And like, I don't know. I just felt so invincible after that. I just felt like I can do any open mic now. I can do stand up, no problem. Um, I did, not to mention I did well, but like I'm not scared of doing stand up from here on out because no one is in the audience who like I'd be more kind of anxious about. Not even my parents, because they're just gonna love whatever I do. You know, parents. I mean, they're not gonna understand most of it because it's in English. But like, they'll be like, "Oh, she's on stage. She has a microphone. My offspring." But like, can't think of any scarier situation for me at this moment. So like, I also wanted to confess that like, this guy, this is how much like it was, how much it kind of mattered. This guy is a comedian and was one of the main pushes for me to actually even finish stand up comedy, like to go through and do it for the first time, because I was just like, oh, he's kind of cool. I really like him. But what really made me interested, and I know this is like, this can be the case for people like famous people, musicians, was like he had such a hustle and a good work ethic. I was so agitated by the idea that like someone could intimidate me and like, you know, kind of be like a lightweight fuckboy who like, I don't really know why I really cared so much, other than he was such a good like hard worker and loved comedy and did it so much. So that's really the main reason I did it, because I was like, as soon as I do it and get over whatever it is that I'm admiring in him that I'm perfectly capable of doing, then this whole weird feeling of mine towards him will go away, because I won't be having him up on that pedestal anymore. And like, I don't really have that anymore. Like, I never put people up on their pedestal. So it was sort of the last bastion, I guess. It was like the last thing that I really was scared of doing. And finally doing that, obviously, and then doing it in front of him, that really worked out. And remember when I said this was going to be a short and sweet update? Wow, forget everything I said. So quickly, like stand up. It's making me feel like a boss. I knew it did the first time and it didn't last, but I'm going to keep doing it. And stand up is going to be a big part of my year next year when I have more free time. And I'm going to do it at least once a week, like I said before, but I really am. God, could this lighting be more harsh? Could I get some merciful lighting? Oh, I don't want to see the bags under my eyes. Come on, lighting, work with me, work with me. Be a little more forgiving. Hey guys, how are you? Sunday night. Oh my gosh, she's delirious. It's Sunday night. It's Sunday at
4 minutes left of my laundry to finish drying. So as you can tell, I'm just exciting plans for me. I was like editing a video, and I was editing the video that you kind of just saw before I rudely interrupted on that dude who was a comedian who I, saw at open mic night. And I realized the rest of that day was sadly completely abandoned the vlog, but I wanted to make that point, and honestly, I wanted to toot my own horn, tell myself from the past, good job, stand up to temptation. It wasn't, what are you even tempted by? The sex was not that good. So anyway, standing up for women? No. My own ego is what it was. But I just want to say that, like, that whole chapter is closed. Let's just close it up today. Let's just lay it to bed. 6 feet under, say a prayer. Let's put it to rest, because I got a text. No, he started Facebook messaging me, which is real intimate. It's like, I can't be bothered to text. I'm just gonna type something up on Facebook when that person's online. So he Facebook messaged me like that. I don't know. He was asking me what I was up to, I guess. The next day, and so I've been like wishy-washy. We've been really incommunicative because I know I don't want to see this person again. I will continue to be extremely amused when I see him at various open mic nights and pretend that I don't even know him, but I don't actually want to like meet up with him at any predetermined time and place. So I've been dodging it. But then today he asked me, this is like what, a week later? Asked me to go to his little comedy night, which I thought used to be an open mic night. I don't know, but is apparently not an open mic night. So first of all, totally worthless to me. There's no reason I should, I need to go, because I'm only looking for open mic nights like near me so I can go after work and practice. But like, he invited me to some event and was like, you should come and bring friends. And I was like, okay, I am not going to be your groupie or your PR person or, get bodies in the room when you have an event, help you sell some drinks. Maybe you'd like me to work the door. Maybe you'd like me to go find some hookers for you and your buddies after the show. I'm not really sure what that is, but like, don't ask me to go to your show. Seriously. So part of me was like, oh, I kind of want to say that. Part of me was like, I kind of want to say, I'll go if you give me 10 minutes of stage time and pay me and maybe provide some free refreshments. But another part of me was like, be a bigger person. You've been meditating every day for like 2 weeks. Like, just breathe and let it go. So I've let him go. I did not respond, and I will never respond again to any of his requests. Although, like, I mean, if he does say something very important and useful, I'll probably respond. But yeah, I just think it's funny. So I know I said I didn't believe in fuckboys back in the day, and I still don't, because they can't be a fuckboy unless you let them fuck with you. And I mean, at least that's how I prefer to see it. And I don't doubt that he is a fairly decent person, or at least trying not to be a total scumbag. But because like, you have to believe in something. I have to believe that people are trying to be good. I know everyone has their own struggles, and he's doing his best. He's 26. Come on, guys. So, but, there's no reason why you have to humor them or give them the time of day. So anyway, Sunday night, my laundry is almost done. I'm really excited. After that, I'm going to go out and use my movie pass right now, which I mentioned earlier to you, and go see something. I'm thinking something at, like, the theater near me that's, like, artsy-fartsy. I think I'm gonna go see this movie called The Florida Project, because it got like 98% on Rotten Tomatoes, and I actually really trust Rotten Tomatoes. A really good day. I saw some of my Asian beezies today for brunch. You know who you are. I think you're probably gonna watch this at some point. So, you know I love you, and thanks for getting me at brunch and letting me pay you back later. Love you. And then what else? I went to yoga. I got some groceries. Got some groceries. I ate like crap yesterday at my friend's birthday thing. So, it's really interesting. I can really feel it now when I eat like crap for a day. So I've just been taking it easy today. I just don't feel very good. Ugh. And I'm still really allergic. Oh, and I went to cat sit for my coworker, whose cat is adorable. So, TBH, I've had a kind of stressful week this week because of my therapist and work. I think maybe I'll definitely talk about the therapist thing in another vlog, because I unfortunately have to stop seeing her because she's been really dishonest. But appreciate everything that she's helped me get through. And work might be a little more sensitive to put on YouTube, but not much. I mean, I'm not going to change anything crazy this year because this is chill time. I finally like finished my classes. I've got like the rest of the month to just relax, celebrate with people. So that was my like update. That is 2 weeks overdue. I love you guys. Hope you're having a great December and happy holidays.